What if Deku had the Shingon Wu? Part 2. Time skip. It's been a few years as Deku and Jack Spicer have grown up together, trained together. Jack was not really much good in hand-to-hand combat. He was more into his building machines. He liked to build stuff. Deku would support what Jack wanted because he noticed that he wasn't as good as martial arts as Deku had become. As Deku had loved the martial arts and learning from Master Feng, as he would take initiative and take lessons from him every time, do the obstacle course, and everything. Jack, however, focused more on trying to build items, things, robots, because he was more of an inventioner who loved to experiment with inventions. And he eventually made his own flying, backpack, essentially, as he would use it in his advantages to fight Deku over the years of training in the temple. As they are now, I must say 15 for Deku and 16 for Jack Spicer, as Master Feng has gone to both of them. Izuku, Jack Spicer, as they both come over. Yes, Master Feng? What is it, Master Feng? As Deku bows, as Jack Spicer just stands there, with his arms over his shoulders. Well, thank you for all your hard work and training. And thank you, Jack, for improving our little bit of a security system. What can I say? Your little stuff's a little bit outdated. I admit that it's old, but you don't have to say outdated. Jack, calm down, Izuku. It needed an upgrade anyway. After all, I'm not really good at this martial arts stuff. I don't know how you can get into this. You are a student of the temple, Jack. Remember that. Yeah, I know. And I appreciate all the help you've given me over these years. You've given me a place to stay, and you're not like everyone else. Now, do they go to school? They go to school in the temple. And any time they would go out, they, of course, be criticized for being quirkless. But they don't care. Because they grew up together, and as long as they had each other, they didn't care about what other people think. So why do you call us Master Feng? Because I was going to tell you about the Shingon Wu. As they look over, as Master Wu was standing over there, simply drinking some tea. As they both Jack and Izuku bowed. As Master Feng thinks, he bows to Master Wu, but not to me. To be fair point, I've never gotten along with Jack Spicer. The Shingon Wu Master? As Spicer would be intrigued by this as well as Izuku. Yes, every disciple of your caliber is informed about the Shingon Wu. What are the Shingon Wu, Master? I'm interested too. What are they? They are ancient relics made by Master Dashi, the first master of this temple. The first master? Izuku is really interested in this. So basically the owner, right? Jack Spicer says. Yes. He made all sorts of items made with different uses, using, ancient magic. I see. For one, this Mantis flip coin. As you would say Mantis flip coin before just flipping onto the roof with ease, shocking both Jack Spicer and Izuku. Whoa, what is that? This, as he shows the Mantis flip coin, is the Mantis flip coin, allowing the user to be able to jump very high, and also movement. Makes jumping around a lot easier. And moving, too. As Jack Spicer puts on his goggles before flying up towards Master Wu, wow, that thing looks pretty good. As he tosses it towards Izuku, as Jack tries to grab it, but as it falls through his hand, as it goes to Izuku, as he grabs it, before saying, Mantis flip coin! As then he would just flip on top of the temple wall. Whoa! This thing really helps? As Master Wu nods. No fair. As Jack puts his hands while he's flying backwards. Well, listen, Jack. I wasn't sending it towards you, but don't worry. If you would gladly land on the ground. As he lands on the ground, as Izuku tosses it towards, after getting down off the temple wall, to Jack, as he uses the Mantis Flip Coin. The Mantis Flip Coin! As he would flip onto the wall, before flipping around. Wow, this is fun! As he would just flipping around. As then Master Feng comes up and says, Jack Spicer, get down here. You're not done talking with Master Wu. Fine, as he just uses a Mantis Flip Coin, and jumps down. Now may I have that back? As he looks at the Mantis Flip Coin before returning it to Master Wu. Thank you. Now these items are ancient relics. As he had put the Mantis Flip Coin in his pocket. To be guarded at all times. Neither of you are to know the whereabouts of the vault, but you will train in the Shen Gong, like Master Feng. But sir, isn't it dangerous to train, well, where people can see these items? Izuku speaks out. Yes, it is. This is why I only brought the Mantis Flip Coin. There is an underground training area where y'all will be training using the Shen Gong Woos. As Jack ciphers, sweet! We can use some of my robots to test out. Jackbots? As a few Jackbots would fly out. What are these? Master Funk says. They're my special robots. As he snaps, one of them brings over a little plate of little sausages. As Jack would grab one before eating. Perfect. As Zuku grabs one as well. Wow, they're quite delicious. This is impressive, Jack. Ah, yes. My genius mind does need to get appreciated. But now that y'all are, well, technically of the age, I do need to hear out your dreams. As Master Wu would just sit down. Sit down. What schools are y'all looking forward to? As Jack comes over, I'm not sure. I've been looking, but none of them seem to be on my agenda, really. As Izuku comes over, I've been thinking of going to UA, the #1 hero school. As Jack would just look at Deku, are you kidding me? You get into that school, you'll be the talk of the city. You'll also be laughed at by your peers. Yes, Jack, I realize that, but I want to show them that I am willing to be able to be a hero too, even if I'm quirkless. As Jack looks over. Yeah, but how are you going to do that when they're going to do everything in their power to prevent you? No, they're not, Jack. People are not like that. As Master Feng would go over. You don't have to go to UA if you don't want to, Jack. Izuku, we do support you, but if you want to be a hero, you can do it between other means. Like what? Sit down, both of you. As Jack Spicer and, well, Izuku would sit down. Master Wu, would you take it from here? Yes, thank you, Master Feng. But to tell you that, the other way would simply be training, and this temple has a very wide radius. You would be like a guardian. Of course, the temple guardians have all of their own license to defend themselves and help others with legal permits, as Master Wu shows his and Master Feng shows his. Like hero license, yes. Yeah, so what? We're allowed to defend ourselves. Yeah, but if it's not on this temple premises, and you commit the first attack, it can be manipulated. Especially without a license like us. Alright. But how do I get my hand a hold on one of these licenses? You would have to train and earn for it. Here at the temple, of course. We've already done a bunch of training. I know, Jack, you're not one for the training in martial arts, but you have learned at least some. And your inventions are impressive. Thank you, as he bolsters. But anyway, that will be all. We'll start your training with the Shen Gong tomorrow. As he claps. Now go to bed. It's getting late and the sun is dawning. Very well, Master Wu. Good night, Master Feng, as well. As both Jack Spicer and Izuku walk to their rooms. So how did you like the Mantis flip coin, Jack? Well, I thought it was pretty cool. Like, I felt like I actually could do something very impressive. Yeah, me too. But listen, Jack, something's been off with you lately. I just don't feel like I belong here. Yeah, you do. You, Master Feng, and Master Wu are the only reason I stay at this temple. I'm technically old enough to leave it if I wanted to. I only stay here because I'm allowed to do what I want here. And I don't have to worry about extra payments due to unnice landlords because people are quirkless. Why do you have such a grudge against people that have quirks? Listen, Izuku, this world isn't always pretty. You look out for yourself, like I look out for myself. You also look out for the temple, Zack. It's Jack. As he smiles, I know. As he sighs, why did you call me Zack, though? What, Zack and Jack sound about the same. Don't you dare. What is it, Jack? Going with that joke, I see. What, Jack? Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm very impressed about your robots. They're very, well, interesting. Although, if you take them out of the property, yes, I'm very aware. There's a lot of regulations and all that. I could get in big trouble, etc., etc. I'm going to that little bit beach tomorrow to pick up more parts after training. You want to join? To build more of my robots, at least. Sure, I'll tag along. After all, I got like 10 months before the, entrance exams. Very well. Follow me. As they would, go to their rooms and would sleep the night. As they would wake up the next day. As they would walk out. As they would go meet Master Feng. As he would say, follow me. As they would walk down to an underground training area. Take your pick at the Shen Gong. As here's are the Shen Gong that are listed. That are laid out for them. We have the monkey spear. No, it's monkey staff. We got the Eye of Dashi, the Fist of Temigong, the Two-Ton Tunic, and the Star of Hanabi. Jag chooses the Monkey Spear, and Izuku chooses the Eye of Dashi. As they go to one core. Alright. Fight when ready. The monkey staff, as Jack would grow a tail, as he was like, hey, I like this. As the field starts to change, as Izuku notices this and it's like, what's happening? This underground arena is set to change into different battles for when you fight different opponents. You shall be using it to train. As it happens to be like a bamboo forest. Oh, sweet, it looks like I got the lucky pick. Jack says, don't count me out, Jack. As Jack would go into the bamboo forest. As Deku would go in there. As he's holding the Eye of Dashi, looking around for all surroundings. Focusing on where Jack could be. As we see Jack lean on one of the bamboo. as before he comes behind and hits Deku in the back, same towards the bamboo. As Deku would turn around and try to see who hit him, as he gets hit in the back again. Where's Jack? As he's looking around. As then Jack just simply jumps on his head, sending him towards the ground. As Deku would turn around and say, "The Eye of Dashi," before sending electricity at, well, Jack, as he simply just jumps away from the bamboo that just got scorched. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You missed! As then one of the bamboo would hit his head as he just falls to the ground. Okay, maybe you didn't miss. As he would grab the bamboo and throw it at, well, Izuku. As Izuku would use the Eye of Dashi, of course, destroying the bamboo, as Jack took the opportunity to leg sweep him with his tail before delivering a hit with the monkey staff, sending Izuku back, as he would then, well, technically push Izuku to the ground, about to throw a punch, as then match called. As Master Fung comes out. Did I win? Take a look again, Jack. As Jack looks down and notices the Eye of Dashi to his chest. Oh. Yes, Izuku did manage to pull off the win there. For an instant, he had the Eye of Dashi to his chest, and if he chose to, would have electrocuted you on the spot, ending the match. I let myself get carried away. It won't happen again. You did both well. You adapted to the monkey staff pretty quickly, Jack. Well, yeah. It's felt like I had experience with it. As, please hand over the Shen Gong. As Jack would give over the monkey staff, as Izuku would give the Eye of Dashi, before he takes them back. Y'all did excellent work today. Come back tomorrow for more training. Remember, you're gonna have to train hard, Deku, or Izuku, if you're going to get into UA. Of course, Master Feng. And Master Wu, of course. As both of them had been there. As they leave, so you're gonna follow me to the beach dump? Yes, I'm following you, Jack. As they would walk towards it, as he's bringing like a little bit of a cart. As they arrive, alright, as he puts on his goggles, as he flies around. Let's see. Ooh, a radiator. I could definitely use that for something. As Deku would just be moving stuff, seemingly over to like a trash area. Help just clean up the beach. As Jack is flying around, just basically taking parts. Yes, I could definitely use that for something. As it's getting late, as Izuku would go over to Jack. Jack, it's time to go. It's getting late. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. As he then grabs a seemingly like, what's this doing here? This could definitely power something. As he would then just hold it before putting it in his pocket. Before flying down, grabbing the cart. As they head on back to the temple. As they're heading back, two thugs came out, saying, "Hey, hand over all your valuables." As Jack would sigh, "Great, some thugs." As Izuku would look at them, "Excuse me, sir, but we're just trying to get home." I said, hand over all your valuables. As the other guy recognized, "Hey, wait, these are the two quirkless people that I heard around town. I don't think it's a good idea to rob them. They don't have anything valuable." Yeah, but I guess we could beat them up. As one goes to try to punch, well, Izuku, as he grabs his hand before flipping him. As Jack just, well, basically jump kicks the other one. Before Izuku grabs the other guy and slings him towards the other thug. As they both hit a wall. Okay, I guess they're toast. Let's get out of here, Izuku. As they just simply go back to the temple. Before they go back to eating, Master Wu and Feng see that they have arrived. "You're a bit late today." "Sorry, Master Feng and Master Wu. We were simply a little bit tied up at the moment." Jack says, "Yeah, but I did get some valuable parts." "Good for you, Jack. But do put those away and come join us. After all, we must discuss." Of course, as Jack would walk away, as Izuku takes a seat next to Master Feng. "I know you're planning to go to UA. But I have a feeling that dark forces are on the rise. Dark forces, Master? Yes. Jack refuses to go to any, well, school, which I can understand. We've been teaching him the best here, and he appreciates the support we've given him over the years. But I feel like there may be outside forces trying to make their way here. As Master Funk speaks up, what do you mean? Just an uneary presence. I want you to have your guards up. And also, Master Fung, carry a Shingon Wu around. But Master, no buts. Something feels off. Very well. As Jack arrives, what did I miss? Nothing much. Just be alert when you're around the temple from now on. Very well, Master. Now let's eat, as they would simply just have a nice supper. And that is the end of What If Deku Had the Shingon Wu Part 2.